I found the right person at the right juncture, right time in my life. So as a family, touchwood, we are all very excited. कुछ टाइम से हम बातें कर रहे थे कि यार we don't want it just to be a friendship. We want it to be something more. Let's take things to the next level. तो मुझे ये सब करने में बहुत मजा आता है. गेस्ट लिस्ट बनाओ, दारू मंगाओ, खाना केटरिंग का देखो, look at the decor, look at the logistics, everything. And now when I'm having to do it for myself for my own wedding, Tanya's like, we need a wedding planner. I'm like, we don't need no wedding planner, boss. I was born for this. As a guy, I'm not doing much shopping. See, सब मिला के there are three main functions. So I've got my 3 outfits ready. Everything is sorted. We don't want grandkids, but we do want kids. Yeah. No, we do. I've loved. I love kids.
Tanuj, thank you so much for joining me on Times Network. It's lovely seeing you and doing this interview, talking to you largely, or maybe only today.
It's always a pleasure, Vicky sir. You know, from the time I started my career, I love always having an impromptu conversation with you. And I also must add, you are probably the only journalist I would ever agree to a meeting within 1 hour. It was a very last minute thing we planned today, but because you are very, very dear to me, I said, let's make this happen.
Thank you. I was saying that we are doing this interview only today about your marriage, which is a very, very joyous occasion. And if Rati Agnihotri's son is getting married, it's definitely a big thing.
It is. It's a huge deal. It's something that both my parents have wanted me to do for a very long time, especially my mother. I just turned 37 a couple of weeks back. So dono ko laga that it is the correct time. And most importantly, I felt I found the right person at the right juncture, right time in my life. So as a family, touchwood, we are all very excited. I'm looking forward to the infinite awesome possibilities. Ji.
So tell me, ये लड़की आपकी जिंदगी में कैसे आई?
ये लड़की मेरी जिंदगी में कैसी आई? तो मैं इसे
फुल बताइए इसके बारे में, फुल राइट फ्रॉम नेम टू सिटी टू
एक्चुअली हम एक दूसरे को काफी टाइम से जानते हैं. वी नोन ईच अदर फॉर अबाउट द लास्ट 8-9 इयर्स. हमारे पेरेंट्स भी दोस्त है, फैमिली फ्रेंड्स है. तो ये लड़की है तान्या जेकब. ये एक्चुअली सिंगापुर से है. मैं इसे ऑलमोस्ट 9-10 साल से जानता हूँ. वी बीन फ्रेंड्स for a long time. In fact, our families are also like friends, you know, so there's been a good kind of equation all throughout. And कुछ टाइम से हम बातें कर रहे थे कि यार we don't want it just to be a friendship. We want it to be something more. Let's take things to the next level. So we decided that long distance करना तो बहुत मुश्किल होगा दोनों के लिए. You know, I'm living in Mumbai, वो सिंगापुर में है. तो I said, why don't you shift to Bombay? Let's give this a real shot. Luckily क्या हुआ कि दोनों के ideals aligned थे, sync में थे. You know, even she just turned 32, so she's also looking at settling down and starting, you know, the next phase of her life. And as am I, you know. आप तो मुझे कब से जानते हो, so you know that you know, in my 20s I was quite wild, and you know, I was not really focused on any one thing. But you know, I think with age and experience and stuff, and also with professional stability, you want one person to come home to. You want to get into the next phase, and she's just let's just say she's the ice to my fire because I'm all over the place. So yeah, so it's been a beautiful thing, and yeah, we're really looking forward to this, yeah, Vicky sir.
So how did it all begin? I mean, when did you start feeling that okay, you're in love with her?
So obviously we liked each other first. I mean, you know, like it's not like the movies where you just meet someone and fall in love. But once we thought that okay, you know, like we are gravitating towards each other, and maybe this is something that we need to give more of ourselves to, you know, because whatever you say, being an actor and stuff and all, it's very difficult to be an actor, be all over the place. We're like nomads, and on top of it, have a long distance relationship. So then I met her. I was in Singapore. I'd gone for some work, so we met and we spoke. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to just date someone anymore. I don't think you want to either. You know, like we've all been there, done that. You know, I don't want to spend the next 2-3 years of my life just figuring something out. Are we on the same page? Can we see each other, but keeping in mind that we want to settle down soon? You know, I also feel like 36, 37 is already a little on the older side. You know, I don't want to be like, you know, 40 plus and not yet be married and stuff. You know, so. Luckily for me, she was on the same page, and we just both thought that if we give this our best, put our best foot forward, spend quality time, appreciate each other, not just because of, but in spite of. So that's how the whole thing happened. Yeah. So
you knew her since 10 years means you were attracted to her since 10 years.
No. I've not been attracted to her since 10 years. Honestly, when we met, the circumstances were very different that time. I was also dating someone else at the time. And yeah, we were just very friendly when we met, and it's always been a good vibe, which I think is very important. Also, one thing that I really admire about Tanya is that she's both family oriented as well as goal oriented, you'll always see her, like, tending to her parents, tending to her sister. She's a proper homemaker. At the same time, she's very focused about what direction she wants to take in life and how she wants to get there. So I want to be and I need to be with someone that I look up to. Every morning when I wake up, I'm like, that's what you call a person who's not just existing, but who are, in pursuit of what they want in every personal, professional aspect of their life. Yeah.
So how did you break the news to your mother and father?
So I actually broke the news to my mom first. So she's been on my case for a while. आप तो mom को जानते हो. And she's like, listen, career bhi set ho gaya abhi, everything is good, but you can't just keep dating now. I'm also getting older, this, that, find a nice girl, settle down, I want grandkids, So I was like, okay, mom, there is someone I have in mind. And then she was like, who? And then I said it was Tanya, and she was both taken aback because and at the same time, very happy because she really adores Tanya. She really is very, very fond of her, but she did think that there was something brewing over there. So I think just the combination of that was like, it is like, what? Oh my God, I'm so happy. She's perfect for you. And then a couple of days later, I told my dad, because actually dad was not in Bombay and I didn't want to tell him over the phone. I think when you're breaking such big news, Vicky sir, it's important that you do it face to face. And luckily for me, dad's also extremely fond of her. And so, for both of us, for Tanya and for me, it's very important that our parents give their blessings to the choice that we have made. I think it's very, very important. I too come from a very nuclear family. I don't have any siblings. It's just me. So yeah, after a certain age, your parents become friends to you, and they need to be happy, and they need to. I need their thumbs up. Yeah. Without that, to possibly nahi hai.
So was there any resistance from Tanya's parents?
Not at all. Not at all. Actually, Tanya's family and me, whether it's Tanya's sister Nikki, her mom, her dad, we all have really gelled well over the years and stuff. And luckily for me, sir, we've had our own one-on-one equation. It's not just meri girlfriend ke parivar. It's like I have my own equation. With her sister, with her mom. We speak about so many different things. Obviously, the one thing that binds us is that culturally they're very different, because Singapore is a very different world from India and from Mumbai and stuff. So it's always been a good thing. But of course, when we decided to take things to the next level, they were very, very happy, and they've given us their heartiest blessings, and that really means a lot to me.
So give us the details about the wedding and who is coming. Invited the
So
entire
no. So I'll tell you. So the thing is, I've attended so many weddings during my life, so many of my friends, so many of my family members, and by the end of it, now by the time you reach the reception, you'll have the groom and the bride standing on stage, and they're looking like they're ready to pass out because they're so done and so tired. And like these lines of people waiting to congratulate them, and I'm like, all this is sweet, but I want to do things my way. So I sat Tanya down, and I'm like, how about let's not do that typical destination wedding, or let's not call 500 people and turn our wedding into one circus or something and all that. We have a lovely home at Lonavala. We have a nice farmhouse here. It's quiet. It's intimate. We'll call about 100, 150 people who actually matter to us, whether it's friends, whether it's family, not just for the heck of it. And let's do dhamal. Let's party for 2 days. Let's have a great time. And obviously, whatever rituals we have to do and stuff, we'll do it. But let's not have that typical wedding. So we've planned it in a very nice, fun, chilled way. And luckily, because it's coinciding with Christmas, so we've kept a distinctively Christmas feel to the entire proceeding, especially the first night. And we've curated everything ourselves. And trust me, all my life, I think every party I've planned from the time I came to college now has led up to this moment, because मुझे ये सब करने में बहुत मजा आता है. Guest list बनाओ, दारू मंगाओ, खाना catering का देखो, look at the decor, look at the logistics, everything. And now when I'm having to do it for myself, for my own wedding, Tanya's like, we need a wedding planner. I'm like, we don't need no wedding planner, boss. I was born for this. So I'm like looking into everything, what cutlery, what will be served when, what is the show flow, who's going to be dancing when, kon speech dega. So I'm really enjoying the entire process, and it's a lot of fun, yeah. it's like planning my very own mini award show of like Filmfare Award or something, you know.
तो आप लोग कौन से गाने पे डांस करने वाले हो? You and Tanya.
So we are dancing to Chaliya because we love that song, and we are also dancing to what Jhumka. And I'm also performing with my mom and Tanya, which I'm very excited about. So we're doing a medley of some of her old songs from Star, from Ek Duje Ke Liye, from the older movies and stuff, you know. Yeah. So we're very excited, and my father has also decided he's never danced in his life, sir, but he's been taking rigorously taking dance classes, and he's also going to be performing. But I don't know the song, but he wants to keep that a secret. But I know he's got something planned. So it's so nice to see everybody come together, you know, during an occasion like that. Yeah.
So he's doing a solo or he's doing it with
He's doing a solo. He's doing a solo.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like
That's
you've got some major guts to come on stage and dance all by yourself, considering you've never done this before. But hats off to him, yeah. The man is killing it at 63.
Look at their excitement. Their son is getting married, so
yeah, but that's what I mean. Like I've never seen this kind of happiness and excitement in my house, and it's so nice, you know, like you obviously hear a lot of things when I would speak to my friends and other people who've gotten married that like there's something about marriage, and that mahal is different. But only when you go through it yourself do you truly understand that how amazing it can be. It's not just about her and me. It's about binding all the people who are precious to us together. It's fantastic, yeah.
So shopping
though, I mean, as a guy, I'm not doing much shopping. Yeah, see, sab mila ke there are three main functions, so I've got my 3 outfits ready. Everything is sorted. She's doing a lot of shopping, but wo kuch kehte na, it's bad luck for me to see what she's buying and all that. What she's going to be wearing. So I don't really know what she's going to be wearing, but yeah, she's been shopping a lot. She recently went to Delhi also to do some shopping with her mom, and yeah, lots of stuff has been going on.
Okay. So what else is happening on the marriage front? Who is planning the food, etc.?
So actually, since we're doing it at Lonavala, we have a couple of restaurants in Pune. So they're being catered from our restaurants only. We got recently, we done our food tastings and all once. We were both satisfied. So we're doing it from there only. So as you can see, we're keeping it very organic and yeah, it's nice. It's good. There'll be a nice diverse menu. Obviously, on 24th, since we're bringing in Christmas, it's going to be a very Christmassy sort of menu. And on the reception, which is the 25th, it will be a more kind of general menu. You've got some Oriental, you've got some
are on 24.
No, so Fera's on the 25th morning.
25th morning. Okay.
Yeah, that's the Muhurat. And when I got to know that 25th is one of the best dates for us to get married, keeping everything in mind, I'm like, this is amazing because I love Christmas. I love this time of year. My birthday is 29th November. Everything from 29th November to 1st Jan, that's my golden period every year. I'm like, yeah, this is like, there's this something different in the air. Weather is better. People are in a good mood. It's good.
Honeymoon?
Honeymoon, so we're going to be taking off our honeymoon fairly soon. We're going to be going to Europe. We're going to Paris, Prague, Vienna, and Budapest. So I've been to all these 4 cities, but she's not been to any of them. So looks like I'll be like the local tour guide, which I'm really excited about. So I'm a geek. I love Europe. I love history. I love that vibe. Especially this time of year, it's going to be pretty cold. And I've always been of the belief, kabhi मेरे समझ में आता नहीं है कि how can couples get married and after 3-4 months they go on a honeymoon. I'm like, वो momentum चला जाता है, एक ही सुर में निकल जाओ ना. So we'll spend New Year's here with the family and वो खत्म करके then we'll take off. So I'd taken off about 1 month from work and all to just, for my personal stuff, and then I'll get back to work in one go. Yeah.
So mom wants grandkids, and what does Tanuj and Tanya want? To start a family soon?
We don't want grandkids, but we do want kids. Yeah. No, we do. I've loved. I love kids. I've always loved kids, and luckily even she's very open to the idea of having kids soon. So that's something we have discussed. So let's see, yeah. But for now, let's focus on the wedding.
Thank you, Tanuj. Thank you so much for this lovely conversation. It's a very, very joyous occasion, I repeat. And I wish you all the best in your married life. And
Thank you very much, sir. So you've been there, part of my journey as an actor from the very start, from my first film. So it's so nice to be having this freewheeling conversation with you. I've always said when we speak, I don't feel I'm talking to a journalist or a professional. I'm talking to a friend. So thank you for always keeping the atmosphere so nice and right.
To your parents, my heartiest congratulations.
Thank you. I will definitely extend your wishes to them.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thanks. Bye.